I notice that these few things are disastrous for couples. So in your relationship, stop doing these things that are very detrimental to the growth of your relationship. Letting your family into your marriage, sharing relationship issues with family leads to a negative image of your partner and your relationship. Family seems like a safe space, but one has to be cautious that it can get worse with their interference. And please remember, it is very embarrassing for your partner to hear from your parents and your family. In my work with couples, I often hear that there is so much involvement and presence of their partner's family members. The family often tends to take matters in their own hands, and then the fight between two people upgrades to two families, and many more people get involved. Also, a couple cannot share intimate details, which doesn't give the adults trying to resolve a complete view of the issue. And lastly, most of the adults need to be equipped to solve the problem. Even though they have the best intentions at heart, they give unsolicited advice with limited understanding and inherent bias. Now, even if God willing, the couple manages to resolve their issues and get back together, their respective families continue to hold a grudge against the partner and have a negative outlook on the relationship. Another thing is avoiding difficult conversations. To be in sync and harmony, you have to talk about issues you may find difficult, like finances, family, housework, parenting, sex, life goals, choices, and boundaries. Relationships can only be healthy if they have these conversations. Healthy couples don't shy away from all of this. They put in the hard work that a relationship requires. Then, third point is having a critical eye towards your partner and keeping a score of your partner's mistakes. It doesn't help at all, nor is it healthy. It only creates more defensiveness and disconnection. Tit for tat doesn't work, leads us nowhere. Relationship is only doomed if this is the sentiment. According to Dr. Gottman, the magic ratio is 5:1, which means that a stable and happy couple has at least 5 or more positive interactions for every negative interaction. We are quick to criticize, find fault, and pinpoint the wrong, but take the good for granted and forget to compliment, appreciate, and thank for the reasonable positive efforts made. Fourth point is expecting our partner to know what we want. Our partners are not supposed to be mind readers. They can only know or see much of what we want if we cannot communicate. So communicate well. Often I've seen couples fight over these expectations. How can he not know this? Why can't she figure out this on her own now? And when I asked the partners to explain what they wanted, shockingly, they couldn't articulate what they wanted. Saying what we want is a vulnerable feeling that makes us feel so weak, yet it is the only way to let the other person to know about us and understand what matters to us. Whenever we are at such crossroads, we must remember that our partner is a different person with a different thought process, with a different mindset, coming from a diverse background. And when two siblings can't be alike and can't even mind read each other all the time, then why expect another person and burden the relationship with such crippling expectations? Next point is not prioritizing your relationship. Make time for your partner. Make them feel seen and heard. Life is hectic. There is work, children, office with deadlines, and parents, families, social pressures, and then daily chores. Added to that, future planning, and not to miss yourself to take care of. We get carried away and sometimes unable to do justice to our partner and our relationship. Occasionally, we even know this but don't know how to stop the damage or let go of other things and choose our partner. We cannot drop everything and always choose our partner. The key is to strike a balance. The secret is to allow your partner to be a part of your inner world where there is an open, adequate communication of all that is taking up your time, focus, attention, and energy, so that when you are unable to pay attention or prioritize them, they know why and are supportive of your choices.